When their son told them that he was gay, Vijay and Sushma Agarwal reacted positively. Knowing that they came from a very conservative and homophobic South Asian family, both of them started to focus on how they can build positive community awareness for the LGBT community, and they even wrote a book called Loving My Gay Child. So Sushma and Vijay Agarwal, it is such a pleasure to have you, to be speaking to both of you. And Sushma, you are the author of Loving My Gay Child,
Correct.
which is a staple, must be a staple on everybody's bookshelf. And the reason why I was so drawn to having both of you on the show is because your son came out to you as gay, and you've both decided to be vocal about it to your South Asian community. And Sushma, you've also written a book.
Yes, that's
Which
right.
I think is so inspirational because as someone who's gay myself, sometimes you don't take the time to understand where your parents are coming from because they're a part of that journey as well.
That's right.
So before we start talking about the book, tell me about the moment when your son told you he was gay.
Okay, well, you see, what happened is July 1, Canada Day 2004. We came back the night before from a Alaska cruise where our son was with us.
Yes.
And then on Canada Day, I was trying to change oil to my car. And she came out, Rishi has something very serious to talk about. Come inside. I said, yeah, wait. No, he needs to talk to right now.
Yeah.
So I left and I came in. He made us sit down on the sofa. He says, Mom and Dad, I have something serious to tell you. I'm gay.
Yeah.
Straight out.
Yeah.
Now, she was obviously a bit down, looking down, and in our household, I'm the big mouth. So when I didn't respond back, he was really very concerned. He says, how come Dad has nothing to say on this?
Yeah.
So he says, Dad, you have two choices. Either you can accept me as I am, or you can disown me. I said, son, the reason I'm quiet, I'm thinking, you know your dad is an engineer. I'm not going to talk with my foot in my mouth. I have a very little knowledge about this subject. The only thing I know, what it means to be gay, same-sex, liking people. That's
Yeah.
about the extent
Yeah.
of my superficial knowledge. I said, well, listen, I can't wait. So we got to go out to the library and get out some books. And I'm going to talk to you in 24 hours once I have
After
Some
you've done
idea.
your,
I have some idea.
after you did your homework.
Yes. Actually, it's funny you say that. Those were my exact words.
On one hand, he's describing coming from a place where he really wanted to understand, and as a mom, you felt down. Describe to me your emotions during that time.
I was really, heartbroken. But I used to talk to him for hours. So I just wondered what happened all of a sudden.
Yeah.
At age 23. And then, I was gonna go into any degree to understand, learn, because I just loved him so much. So disowning was never...
An option.
It was never in the equation.
Did it hurt you guys that he came
Yeah.
up to you with both of those options? He said, accept me or disown me?
His other friends,
Yeah.
gay friends, he saw what was happening in Indian families. So that's why he was so worried. He thought disowning is the... Because, in our friend circle, there were 5 other boys who were hush, hush, hush.
who were not even, we didn't even know
No,
that they
they-
were gay.
Yeah.
Because it was all hush hush. And as a result, what happened is again, because of her emotional thing, he says, I can't, we have, regular weekend parties. He says, I can't face my friend. If I will be meeting them, I'll be crying.
And they're going to ask, is he going out? And this, I said, I can't fake.
I can't fake
I
and-
won't be able to do it.
Yes.
So we went one-on-one to all our friends and told them.
Yes.
Instead of saying it in the group, because in group, if somebody is negative, the whole thing
Yes,
goes.
but I think that speaks to a lot of what the South Asian community goes through when it comes to homosexuality, is that we're afraid what other people are going to say and
Yeah.
think. Now, to make the choice to be public about it, describe that to me, to come from a place of being devastated and then now being at a place where you are teaching other parents how to accept
Yes.
their gay children.
Yeah.
Yes.
After, disclosing it to friends, and once we accepted him fully, then obviously everything was good to go. We had our elder son's wedding, everybody knew about it. So because we were so open from day one, when the time for Rishi's wedding came,
Yes.
it was not a problem, because
Yeah.
if everybody knows, then you just, I did exactly
Well, it
what
really didn't matter. I had told him that, son, you got to look out for your mate, and when you're ready,
wedding will happen.
you will get married the same way as your elder brother did.
With the traditional Hindu ceremony.
We'll be doing all Hindu rituals.
Haldi and mehndi and everything.
Everything. In other words,
love it. I love it.
there will be no distinction
There was no
between
distinction.
what your elder brother's marriage was and this thing, and I really don't care.
Tell me about the Hindu ceremony. What were the challenges there? Because I think a lot of South Asian parents, when they're put in this situation, they think it would be almost impossible to do a Hindu ceremony. You did it, and you did it beautifully.
Yeah.
So what were the challenges in getting that done?
Oh, getting a pandit
Was the
priest
biggest
was the
challenge.
big problem. We approached so many pandits. Everyone in the beginning said yes, and I wanted to make sure that they are informed.
That is
I didn't want to surprise them on the day of the
Altar.
wedding
Yes.
and create a chaos.
Yes.
So I had taken out material from Google and printed it out, and once they have said yes, they are available on that particular day, then I'll say, "Look, by the way, my son is gay, and you'll be performing gay wedding, and here's the information. Do you know anything about this subject? Here's the information. Please read." And
So you
I would not mind.
Come to the altar educated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, and I said, I wouldn't mind if you have a problem, because I want a willing priest.
How have you guys grown as people throughout this
Actually,
experience?
to be very honest, it's a very, very positive experience. Ever since they are married, they both come, we play cards for hours. They are just lovely boys.
Life is just as beautiful.
Life
Just as normal, actually, it's better,
Yeah.
because we have seen our son's personality
Blossom.
blossom.
That's so beautiful.
And because he doesn't have to hide, he's open, he's leading a normal life,
just
and that's the way it should
just
be.
like any other couple.
That's the
Yeah.
way it should be.
And Sushma, your book, Loving My
Yes.
Gay
Then
Child,
after all-
addresses that ignorance and how we can
Yes.
move past that. So tell me
Yes.
about how you went from a place of devastation and you've been able to write a book now.
Yeah, actually, after everything went so well and the wedding, I've been thinking about it for a long, long time, because I know in our community it's so hush hush. I thought, okay. So once I was done with the book last year, we were waiting for an opportunity how to launch the book and support group. Then all of a sudden, one day, Toronto PFLAG president calls. We have a space available, Yoga Vision Studio.
Yeah.
We can do our support group meetings. That's when the whole thing of launch and this thing happened, and
Yeah.
we are so excited. Premier Kathleen Wynne came, and it was a beautiful afternoon event.
Yeah.
And I think all in all, this book hopefully will help tons and tons of families out there. It's already made a difference, huge difference.
A very big difference.
CBC,
Yeah.
everywhere, Hindustan Times, Gay Rights, India.
So what do you want parents to take away from the book when they read it?
Basically, just at the end, accept your child after reading the books, because all the questions came to my mind. I basically
Are
put
in the
them
book.
on. They are through the resources or my own story. It's all there. Plus, when I Googled, there were not very many books by Indian authors. So I thought this book will help. Like, you can relate to the book being
Yeah,
a
coming
South
from the
Asian,
culture.
South Asian
Yeah.
culture.
We need more parents. We need more parents to come up to the front of the line and not be afraid to speak about their experiences.
Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on Date with Daniel. Please like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more quick, quirky, fun, and insightful chats.